Welcome back to Top Dog Tips. Thanks for coming back for part 2 of my video on the deadliest dog diseases. In this video, I will discuss 6 more deadly dog diseases, the symptoms that you need to be looking out for, and what treatments are available. Before we get started, be sure to click the like and bell buttons under this video and subscribe to our channel to stay up to date with all of our content. With that said, let's begin. Number 6 on my list is Lyme disease. This disease is a tick-borne illness that can be fatal if not treated. Lyme disease can spread incredibly fast. An infected tick needs to be attached to your dog for 36 to 48 hours before your dog will become infected. It can also be found everywhere around the world except for Antarctica. The most common symptoms of Lyme disease in dogs is lameness in their limbs. Stiffness in joints and loss of appetite can also occur, as well as other symptoms such as lethargy, fever, and enlarged lymph nodes. Kidney failure is the most serious symptom of Lyme disease, but it only develops if the disease is left untreated. The vast majority of dogs respond well to antibiotic treatment with amoxicillin or doxycycline. Symptoms usually go away after 4 weeks, but some dogs may suffer from recurring symptoms. Vaccinate your dog for Lyme disease and use preventative tick medicines to minimize the risks. You should also check your dog for ticks often if he spends a lot of time outdoors. Number 7 on my list of the most deadly dog diseases is Parvo virus. Canine Parvo virus, also known as CPV or Parvo, is a viral disease that attacks dogs' intestines and hearts. Since Parvo vaccines are a part of the core vaccinations administered to dogs, unvaccinated puppies and dogs in shelters or breeding facilities are at the highest risk of infection. In most cases, Parvo spread through contaminated feces. Parvo is a highly contagious and resilient virus, and while fatalities do occur, it's one of the more deadly dog diseases with a very haphazard mortality rates. Signs of Parvo virus in dogs include weight loss, vomiting, severe diarrhea, and lethargy. Dogs with Parvo will usually have a poor appetite. Other less common symptoms include dehydration, weakness, and depression. Immediate veterinary attention is necessary if you suspect that your dog has Parvo. The disease requires intensive care, and the prognosis is significantly better with early treatment. Your dog will likely get hospitalized and isolated, and your vet will provide supportive care and keep an eye out for any signs of secondary infections. Number 8 on my list is bloat. Gastric dilation volvulus, GDV, or commonly known as canine bloat, is a serious health condition in which a dog's stomach twists and fills with gas. While the exact cause of bloat is unknown, large or giant breeds are more susceptible to it. Also, very interestingly, male dogs are more likely to suffer from bloat than female dogs. It's believed that eating a large amount of food or eating too fast can lead to this condition, along with eating from a raised bowl. Stress may also be a contributing factor. GDV in dogs is dangerous because the stomach can pressure the dog's diaphragm and cause breathing problems. Luckily, bloat symptoms are pretty noticeable, and if you spot any of them, take your dog to the vet immediately. Canine bloat signs include retching and inability to vomit, salivating, restlessness, and enlarged stomach area. As the condition becomes worse, your pet may also experience rapid heartbeat, shortness of breath, weakness, and even collapse. Treatment for canine bloat will depend on the severity. First, your vet will insert a tube down your dog's throat all the way to his stomach to release the built-up pressure. If the tube can't pass due to the stomach's twisting, your vet may put a large needle through your dog's belly to release the pressure that way. Dogs can sometimes go into shock if the condition is severe, in which case your vet will give your dog IV fluids, steroids, or antibiotics. Your vet will then use x-rays to determine whether the stomach is twisted. Coming in at number 9 on my list is kidney failure. Kidney failure in dogs is a condition that either develops independently or due to some complications related to certain medications or other diseases. The type that develops on its own is called chronic kidney failure and is usually caused by a genetic predisposition, which means that it's not preventable. The one cause of kidney failure that is preventable is dental disease. Acute kidney failure occurs suddenly and can be severe. Signs of canine kidney failure include increased thirst, increased or decreased urination, loss of bladder control, lethargy, and decreased appetite. Bad breath can also be present in some cases, especially in acute kidney failure caused by dental disease. Acute kidney failure treatment is focused on treating the underlying cause if the cause is known. For example, antibiotics are commonly used to treat an infection, while antidotes are prescribed if kidney failure is caused by poisoning. Dialysis is often recommended to assist the kidneys in removing toxins from the blood. Number 10, chocolate poisoning. Most dog owners know that chocolate's toxic to dogs. Also known as theobromine poisoning, this condition can be fatal. While this is rare since death only occurs in 1 out of every 3,000 cases of chocolate poisoning, it remains a very common culprit of poisoning in dogs. The main toxic components in chocolate are theobromine and caffeine. Both of these are methylxanthine alkaloids that primarily attack a dog's nervous system. Studies show that less than 100 grams of dark chocolate will kill a 20-pound dog. That's why small pups are susceptible to chocolate more than large dogs, as well as dogs that have a history of pancreatitis, diabetes, or heart problems. Symptoms of chocolate intoxication in dogs include vomiting, diarrhea, increased urination, panting, pacing, and shaking. More severe cases can also lead to dogs having an irregular heartbeat, heart attack, tremors, and seizures. Symptoms of canine chocolate poisoning can last for up to 72 hours. Treatment for dog chocolate intoxication depends on the type and amount of chocolate consumed. Your vet will give your pet medications to induce vomiting, as well as activated charcoal to stop the methylxanthine absorption. Supportive care, especially therapy with IV fluids, can stabilize a dog and induce toxic substance excretion. In more severe cases, where arrhythmia or elevated heart rate are present, your vet will administer beta blockers. Finally, rounding out my list is cancer. Cancer is the leading cause of death in senior dogs that are older than 10 years. While this is one of the most deadly dog diseases, more than half of all cancer types in dogs can be treated if caught early. Cancer is the name given to a collection of related diseases characterized by dividing body cells that spread into surrounding tissues. Most of the canine cancers form solid tumors, except leukemia and other cancers of the blood. While the causes of cancer in dogs are not definitively proven, it's believed that improper diet and lack of exercise play important roles among many other things. Since cancer can appear anywhere in the dog's body, the symptoms can vary a lot. However, some of the more common signs of canine cancers include lumps on the skin, unusual odors, sores that won't heal, weight loss, loss of appetite, and lethargy. Cancer treatment depends on the severity and location. Chances of survival are usually much higher if the cancer is found early. The 3 basic treatments for cancer in dogs include chemotherapy, radiotherapy, and surgery. While only one of these can be enough in some cases, a combination of 2 or 3 is usually required. While all of the diseases that I've mentioned in these videos can be fatal to your pet, most of them are preventable either with vaccine immunization, preventative medicine, or by taking certain precautions like feeding your dog a high-quality and well-balanced diet, avoiding areas with unvaccinated dogs, and so on. Early discovery of these potentially fatal canine conditions can significantly increase the chances of successful treatment and survival. So take your dog to the vet for regular checkups, or if you notice any changes in their health or behavior, make sure to reach out to your veterinarian immediately. If you learned something from this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends, family, and fellow pet owners. If you liked this video, you can also subscribe to our channel to stay up to date with all the tips and tricks that we share for pet parents and pet lovers. You can also subscribe to our email newsletter for daily tips and tricks in raising healthy, happy dogs. Thanks for watching.